Da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Peaches! We like peaches because we have lots of them. And we have been drying, which we showed you in an earlier video. But I promised that we'd show you how we do the jarring of the peaches. So for conserves. So these peaches are going to be put into a sugar solution, which my dear wife is going to do half.
Which is 1 cup of sugar.
Yeah.
To 6 cups of water.
So do I repeat that?
1 cup of sugar.
1 cup of sugar.
To 6 cups of water.
I hope they can hear you, Caroline, because you're not further away.
All right, 1 cup of sugar to 6 cups of water. If you didn't hear me before.
Certainly heard you that time.
Right, so that's that. These peaches here are in boiling water, because if you leave them in boiling water for a few minutes, the skins come off really easily.
Oh, like tomatoes?
Yeah, exactly the same.
Just so we do tomatoes, okay.
Plums would work in the same way.
Right, so far, have you put it in there yet? Or?
Yeah.
So you put the sugar in the boiling water, and that is going to be the syrup.
Yes, the syrup.
And that will be going into the jars.
After the fruit goes in.
Now, could you put other stuff in the jars as well as the syrupy water?
Well, I suppose you could put cloves or anything you want to put in there, could you?
Cloves and peaches, or maybe something like cinnamon or something like that, or nutmeg?
Yeah, could do.
We don't worry about things like that, do we? That's fine as it is.
All these jars have been sterilised. They've been on a very hot boil wash.
Yes, you use the dishwasher, don't you?
Yeah.
And you put it on hot wash and dishwasher to sterilise it, works fine.
In this little jar here is white vinegar.
Yeah.
Which we just put round the lids of the jars.
Oh, okay, so that stops any potential. They've already been sterilised.
Yes.
But if anything creeps in through the edges of the seals, it shouldn't really be a problem. It shouldn't get into the jar.
No, it's just that's making double sure.
It's basically acid, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Kill the little germs. Yes.
So we have to do that on all of them.
Yeah.
And they've all been sterilised. We do this as well.
But everybody does that, you know.
No? Oh, okay.
No.
Well, we do.
We do to make sure.
Anyhow, so that's all that done.
You missed one.
So, hey, did I? Which one? Oh, naughty girl.
You missed one. See, I was watching.
Right. So the next thing is that's very hot water. So I usually use a spatula to get them out, but.
Oh, for the skins, to take the skins off.
Yeah, I quite like my glasses on so I can see all the bad bits.
Well, also you can see what you're doing.
Yeah, so you just sort of get one out. You've got some cold water, you can put it in cold water.
Right, because the skin's already gone loose now, isn't it?
And then you peel the skin.
Why don't you put that a little bit closer so you're not going to tug, so you're not overstretching yourself. Sorry, I don't mean to state the obvious.
Yeah, so then I
live on camera.
Then I peel the skin.
Oh, so you scrape them off that like so. Okay.
And then I cut it in half to
right.
start with. And the pick now. And then I usually cut them into about 3, if they're big ones. And then we put them in the jar.
So that's pretty simple.
And then us just keep doing the same thing.
It's quite it can be a laborious task.
That's a bit tedious, yeah.
Because you've got to do it all at once, haven't you? Because obviously you get your glut in the season.
Yeah, this is my second lot.
That's the second lot
since I've been back from my trip.
Yeah, and when do you get back?
I got back late on Thursday.
You haven't been busy, have you?
No. I picked all these.
So you get rid of all those brown
Friday
bits.
morning.
And you cut the bruises out, don't you?
Yeah, any bad bits I cut out.
No one's got to eat the bad bits.
Any bad bits I cut out, and then I just sort of make these into small enough pieces.
To be honest, you're the one who already eats these.
I do.
I like the dried ones. I'm not so keen on.
I do. The dried ones I use more possibly because I usually put them on my cereal every morning. You can also cook with them. You could put them in cakes. Or
yeah, good point. Especially the dried ones.
Yeah.
Make buns with them.
Yeah. Well, you can do anything with these. You can make trifle. You can make jellies. You can do anything.
It's a messy job, though, isn't it?
It's a very messy job. I think I'm going to have to clean the kitchen up afterwards.
So how many of them do you put in a jar?
I don't really want them too full because they've got to be covered with water.
The syrup or the water?
Oh no, they've got to be covered with the syrupy water, yeah.
So it's basically just water with sugar in, basically.
Water and sugar, yeah. And, yeah, unlike tomatoes, what is water?
You don't have to boil the sugar up and boil the water and sugar up, do you? Because it'll get sterilised in the steriliser.
No, because we're going to put it in a steriliser in a minute.
And you've already boiled the water, haven't you, to make it easier to dissolve the sugar itself
yeah, well, that's what it
into
said,
the jug.
boiled water, so just do this until they're all full.
There goes my compressor in the workshop.
Yeah, and then after this we sort of put the lids down and put them in the steriliser, which you can show them again if you want.
Yeah, well, when we get to that stage. How many of those jars? Quite a few of those jars. You have to do all those jars, haven't you?
I can get 12 in, I think, easily, so this is 12.
So how long would they need to be in the boiling water in the steriliser?
Well, that's the thing, I need to take the other ones out, because I usually boil it up first, obviously.
What, you mean preheat the steriliser?
Yes,
yeah.
The steriliser. And then I've been putting these in for 60 minutes. So
60 minutes?
Yeah.
And that's enough, do you think?
Well, it says 40, but we've been putting 60.
Oh, okay. Then I imagine it's enough then.
That's what I did last year, and they
There's
were
some syrup as well, isn't
they were all success last year. I didn't chuck any of these away.
Oh, crikey, that's good.
There hasn't been any waste. So
that's the thing. Sometimes with certain things, we find that they can start going off in the jar. You can usually tell because the lid pops. Because it's gassing inside the lid and pushes the lid off.
I didn't have a lot of success with peach jam. That wasn't very good.
Peach jam was bad.
I don't know why. It might just be me or something I've done wrong. Perhaps someone else has got a suggestion, but the peach jam wasn't that good.
No.
It was okay for about 6 months, but it didn't seem to last a whole year.
That's strange, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, they're both, well, in sugar.
Yeah, I know. Strange, really, isn't it?
Could have been the jars we used.
Might have been.
Because these are the parfait jars.
Yeah,
they're like the Kilner jars in the UK.
Because obviously I use jam jars for the jam, so maybe. These were all a success.
Well, it's not a great jam anyway, is it? See, fruit for jam, that's really sweet fruit, like the peaches, and I don't think make really great jam personally.
No,
strawberries do though.
Personally, I don't like apple or peach jam that much.
No.
I'm not fussy. I eat any fruit. I like fruit, but I prefer the red jams.
I like the sharp jams, like the blackcurrant and the blackberry and stuff like that. Or the sharper jams are lovely.
And we're saving the pits.
Especially yoghurt.
We're saving the stones.
We are in that tub there. We're putting it, and then I'm going to basically plant a row of peach trees, and then what ones grow we'll replant to our rewilding project amongst all the other trees, and it'll provide food. You see, for the birdies. See, peach trees they don't live very long anyway. So yeah, they've got a relatively short life.
Wasn't a very good one.
Not like an oak tree.
No.
Well,
we seem to do really well with the oak trees because we've propagated some oak trees and they...
Yeah, the oak trees, they always seem to take it nicely, don't they, Dan?
They do.
You're quiet again, Dad. You're going quiet.
Sorry. No, the oak trees do seem to take really well and they seem to grow quite quickly considering...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they do. And a lot of them are just from acorns, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we get loads every year, don't we?
Yeah.
Because we've got a huge oak tree at the top of the garden.
But that's for our rewilding project here. If you didn't know already, we're doing a rewilding. There's and we think that those want to know more about it.
And obviously this is good because we'd be planting trees which is a rewilding, plus there's food from the trees for us and animals as well, and birds.
Is that a bad one?
Yeah, some of them are, but
I'll say a little bit.
You just sort of get rid of the bad stuff and keep the good stuff. Doesn't matter, does it?
No, not at all.
And, I will probably eat most of this because unless I dish it up on a plate for Mark, because
I'm terrible. Although I do like the dry. I'm a bit of a convenience here. Like, it needs to be ready for me. And like for instance, the dried peaches, because we dry them so they're just soft, just a little bit chewy like. We don't dry them so they're really hard. They end up they're very pleasant then. But we put them in the freezer and they last they last forever.
Well, we only just stopped using them.
But the point about putting them in the freezer is that they I put them in the dryer then the freezers because the volume's much less, and also it's more intense.
Yeah.
Because you end up that syrupy, peachy flavour, don't you, with the
yeah. And we had quite a few bags of them when we
did.
got through.
I didn't realise, but my dear wife Caroline, she was nicking them. She was putting them on our cereal every morning. I didn't know. If I'd have known, I'd have quicker.
I had them on my cereal for nearly a year and you didn't notice.
I forgot.
No, I used to have them on my porridge or my cornflakes or with yoghurt on.
Do you know what we should do, darling? We need to get the channel, because I think we can do live shows with this channel, but only on the computer, because you can set up with a laptop.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do mobile yet. Or is it the other way around? I think it's just on the laptop or on the computer.
That would be good, wouldn't it? Because this channel is doing quite well now.
It's growing, isn't it?
We only need 298.
What subscribers? Yeah, please subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, because if we get another 298, we're monetised.
We get it monetised, yeah, which means that we can invest money in it, which will make a bit of difference.
Yeah.
It's things like microphones now. At the moment, we're on a Rode video micro microphone I use on my other channels, but we could do with a new radio mic because the one we had broke.
Yeah, and they weren't very helpful.
No, they weren't helpful at all. It was a good microphone when it was working, very good.
That one's very bad.
But it doesn't work now. So once you've got all these jars full, you put them in the boiler for 60 minutes, a hot boiler. You can do it on the hob, you don't have to use electric
if you
boiler
haven't got it, you can just put them in a big pan.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you've got small quantities, you can just do a fill. But it's great at preserving your food for later.
Yeah, you can do, any size. If you're just on your own and you only want a few, you can just do half a dozen.
Well, you can't, see the thing about things like peaches, you can't put them straight in the freezer. Because they're horrible, they just got mush. Whereas when you actually dry them, and then put them in the freezer, we took the water content out. So all you're doing really is just make them last longer.
Yeah.
But with these, we're doing it this way with the jars. You maintain all the flavour. Some of the flavour ends up in the sugary water, doesn't it, Don?
You find that they're not so flavoursome in the jars.
No, I
as
don't.
they are in the
dryer.
I think.
Do you know what though? I just had an idea.
What?
You know when you get rid of all that sugary water, you empty the jars out, don't you think we should keep it?
What for, next year?
No, alcohol!
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it?
Why not? You've got the water, you've got the sugar, you've got the fruit juice in it.
Yeah.
Can you make it? Oh, hey, what about distilling it?
Make
some schnapps.
That would be you thinking about alcohol.
What, me? Never.
I personally don't drink, so...
They just get me to do it on your behalf. You drive me to it, basically.
Oh, do I? So... I've nearly... you have to keep boiling water for the peaches because it goes, obviously, you can only put one lot in because then it goes cold. So.
Do you want to demonstrate a couple of the jars? Then I'll show you where it's got to go.
Yeah,
otherwise the video's going to be really long.
I was just about...
It's already 14 minutes long.
Can I just finish this?
Yeah, of course. That's where the live would have been good, you see.
Yeah, it would have been. We could try that next time.
Yeah, of course.
Right, okay. So let me just wash my hands because they're...
You've got some syrup sorted out, haven't you?
All sticky.
You've got all sticky hands?
I've got sticky hands. So, we have to, all we do is stir this sugary water up, which I've probably got to make some more because I don't think I've got enough.
Like if you can do a couple of jars, you can show them.
We just sort of pour
you definitely need more.
to cover the syrup.
Yeah, you've got to cover them, haven't you?
Yeah.
Mustn't be in the air. And if anything's sticking out the top, you have to squish it down.
Just put the rest in there, but I need to make some more up for that one. And then we just close the lids, and they're ready to go in the. They're ready to go in the.
Put in steriliser.
Steriliser.
Now I'm going to explain how this works. Right. So what happens when we put this in the steriliser, which is like a big boiler, okay? It boils everything that's inside the jar. It cooks it, sterilises it. But then the lid, you see, how does it seal? It's not just this little lever here that holds the lid down with the seal. That's not what's keeping it sealed. What happens is, when it cools down, the kettle's on again, when it cools down, it will reduce in volume and suck the lid down tight. So that's the process of actually sealing these the jars. It's not actually this thing here, that's just temporary. You can actually store these with these undone if you like.
I'm just going to get some out of the steriliser, what I did earlier.
Okay, I'm going to follow you. I'm following you, but you can too quick. Where are you? Where are you? Where's she gone? Oh, crikey. Oh, there she is. Blimey. It's racing. Oh, crikey, is the light on? Can you see? Yes, do you put it on the bottom this time?
Yeah.
I hope the jars are broken. You haven't got it then. You haven't got it. You haven't got
It's
it.
broken.
It's broken.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm doing. That's we didn't put the plastic on the bottom.
That wasn't on the bottom, that was on the second layer.
Oh, sitting there.
Yeah.
That's a bad jar then. There we go. So obviously inspect your jars before you put them in. So these are all very hot, and as they cool down, it's still very hot now, that'll suck that lid down tight.
That's right, I'm not. You're probably better than me at this.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know.
You're at the fairground, you're trying to catch ducks.
You look like it.
Doing something. I think we got the gist. I think we got the gist here. You got it. It must be just a broken jar then. A broken jar in the first place. Yeah, make sure you inspect the jars before you put them in the boiler. Obviously, no problem. Like we have.
Yeah,
Is there
no.
peaches in there?
Yeah, there is. But I could eat them now.
What, after being floated about in that water?
No, I better not.
They've been boiling, I suppose.
Oh no, I think we've got so many peaches. I don't think.
Carol, make sure you got the lids properly when you pull them out. They've got to be right under.
Yeah.
And also you got it upside down. I just realised it's upside down. That's why you're having problems.
I'm not really doing very well.
No, you're not really. It's actually a one-handed job bit. There you go. Let me do it.
Yeah.
Oh dear me. Blimey. Blimey. Is this when I make a fool of myself? Yeah. Let's just put it back over half. Oh, there we go. So this is a boiler, and you basically set temperature and the time on there. And these are the handles. Okay? Handles.
Yeah. That's all right, I'm doing everything wrong today, don't worry.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's got a crack in it. Oh, big hole in the bottom. Just see if I had the job done, that's what it is. Oh, there. Once you get one out, it's a lot easier.
If I move this tray out of the way, you
Right.
can put them in there instead.
So I get this broke one out of the way. Let it drain out.
Yeah, I'll just.
It's got a hole in the side of the jar. Then what happens is it's boiling in there and rattling against the other jars. And then it smashed it.
I'll chuck that.
Chuck that, yeah. Hope it's the only one. Yeah. There's glass in the bottom, now, so be careful when you empty it.
Do you think I've got to empty it and start
Yeah.
again.
You don't, where you've been hold, you don't hold. Oh, shit. Where is it? Get this one instead.
It's like what's it?
It's,
Oh, you know the
it's like apple bobbing.
You know when you know when to go to the fair, and you go to the amusement arcade, and you have to grab a teddy.
Yeah, grab something. I hope there's not many more broken in there. No, I can hear glass in there.
I think it's probably there's
That
a piece
one's
of
right.
glass missing from this. So.
Yeah, oh, got you. So, is that one alright? That one's alright. What's happened is because you tipped them all up upside down, they're floating about all over the place. Oh!
Glad you showed me.
There you go. So, hang on,
What's happened to that one?
is that seal broke? Did you
It's
put...
sealed.
It's sealed. If it's sealed, it's fine. You might want to eat that one first, though.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's good. That's an example of a really good one. Everything's nicely covered. What's happened? That's boiled out.
Yeah.
So it's come out at the top. But you say it's sealed now.
That is sealed. I can remember that.
No, hole in your
I'll
hands,
put
is
that
it?
one in the fridge instead.
Right. And then we've got one last one.
I was hoping to get water again, but then there's glass in it.
That doesn't matter. That'll be fine. How do I get this one out? Alright. Alright, so how to make the video really long. We've got it. It's right up now. And that one's a good one. There you go.
Yeah.
It's usually easy now. How come it's really difficult? I usually have bigger jars, mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, after I make an absolute fool of ourselves,
Yeah.
I think you can carry on using it. That goes in the bottom down.
All right.
It protects the bottom of the jars.
I need to turn it on to heat it up before we start.
It is... Right.
I just put it on 60 usually.
60
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
To heat up as well.
Yeah.
There will be 60 minutes then, won't there? A bit longer.
Oh, I mean, I won't put them in at the moment.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine. Anyway, after us making an absolute fool of ourselves, darling, what do you reckon?
Yeah, we did, but never mind.
Should we say toodaloo?
Toodaloo.
So we've got to let them cool down, and then we'll better put them, store them in, on the shelves from out here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that soon. I need to give that a clean up.
Yeah.
I'll fresh wash that, that press out as well. Sorry, Toodaloo! You can say toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
She said it!
Uh-huh.